mean, you know that how important self-directed IRAs are. And you know that only 2% of the country, less than 2% of the country actually use a self-directed IRA, and that's obscene. That is just, I am furious about getting this content out and furious about our government not getting the word out. For 51 years, these things have been available. And Wall Street has poo-pooed it as a risky, dangerous investment because they haven't figured out how to get a piece of your pie when you buy yourself a two-family house and start collecting the rents on these things. And all the profit goes into a tax-free environment. That is just crazy.
I had $11,000 in cash, and I opened up the trust with $11,000. And by 2021, I did a presentation on this, and I had grown that to a value of $860,000 from $11,000 by primarily purchasing non-performing debt and getting that debt performing. That had a value that I had to report to the IRS of $860,000.
I'm telling you all that to ask the question, Mike. When I started doing research on what I was going to do, because I don't have a 401k anymore, right? The self-directed IRA topics started coming up.
Nice.
And all of a sudden, I got sort of this overwhelmed feeling like I'm entering into this IRS, SEC, government-controlled, world that only the smartest people that control your 401ks are supposed to know and understand. So what sort of rules? Like, that's what I noticed at first is like, you can do this, but there are some guidelines that you have to follow. The most recent one for Liz and I was last fall. We purchased a property in northern Maine with the expectations of eventually turning it into an ATV snowmobile resort, and we still have plans to do that. But it's a big undertaking in a fairly remote place, and we were going to use her, Liz, my girlfriend's IRA to make the purchase. And we quickly realized that if we did that, she would never be able to stay at that